Hello, my name is Andy and welcome back to the parish notice board on Sunday, May the 8th. Got a few things to tell you about this week. Let's get to it. Now we start as ever with guess where I am, and this week I'm in a wood. Let me show you around this wood. Now this wood is an area of natural beauty. So says the signs anyway. Speaking of the signs, there's one right here. And as you can see, this wood is called, I'll just go in a little bit closer, BAKEWELL. Now I've strategically placed my phone there because that will tell you where I am if it wasn't there. So it's covering the name of the parish this is in. Where's this, guys? Let me know if you think you know in the comments below. And I'll say this much, this wood is actually really nice. It's got plenty of things in it. When this episode comes out, I think you'll be amazed if you don't know this area. There was loads here I didn't know existed, so hopefully it's going to be as good for you as it was for me walking around it. That brings us to last week's answer, and last week you'll remember I was on a village green. I was in front of a war memorial and a pub called the White Horse. Well done if you successfully identified where that was. It was in Hutton Cranswick, or Hutton Cranswick I think it might be pronounced by the locals up in the East Riding. Well done if you got that. I stayed in the White Horse for a night last week while I was filming a run of 10 in the East Riding. And yeah, it was a good couple of days up there with a nice bank of East Riding videos to come out your way over the next sort of 10-13 weeks-ish. If you add on the ones that you haven't seen yet. Now we had a bank holiday earlier this week on Monday, the early May bank holiday, and on that day I didn't really do anything with the channel. I didn't do any editing. All I really did was put the Scotland video out and write the weekly preview that you see on Facebook every week. And we went somewhere as a family. Didn't take the camera with me, didn't do any filming. We went to, you know, we don't do it often enough. Me, Nikki, and the three girls. And we ended up in Derbyshire. Now, I bought something for one of you lucky people to win. It's this box of fudge. And the idea was that you had to tell me where this was based on the picture on the postcard on the front of it. Well done if you successfully got this. There were 5 people that got it. It was Bakewell. There you go. The biggest clue, I think, is the picture on the bottom, in the bottom left corner. You can just see the beginning of the word pudding, because that's the Bakewell pudding shop. One of the most famous places in Bakewell in Derbyshire. So 5 people got it. Those 5 names are now going to go onto a pick a wheel, which I'm going to spin right now. And there you have it, we have a winner. Please do let me know your address so I can send that to you. The box of fudge is all yours. Now you might remember as well last week the parish notice board was kind of negative. I had a few things to talk about which didn't really please me at all. This week it's much more positive. As well as the fudge giveaway, I've got a heartwarming tale for you, which when I read this I was absolutely made up. I honestly didn't think the channel would ever do something like this. So a few weeks ago in the Village People group I got a message from a man called Les Curry, and I'll read it word for word. It said, "Hi Andy, you might be pleased to know that following your South Kirkby and Moorthorpe video," that's in the Wakefield series, "I've made contact with 2 classmates from Northfields Lane Infant and Junior School that I've not seen for 61 years. We meet soon and we'll catch up on a lifetime of memories. Thank you. Do you realise what you kick off? Whatever it is, it's great. I'll let you know how it goes." That was way back on the 31st of March I got that message into the group, and a few days ago I got an update. So he commented on the original post and he said, "So the meet went ahead and it was great to go back and catch up on the Wonder Years. Plus it turned out it's not going to be a one-off. We will meet again. Both have been told about the TVI videos and they intend to catch up on the Sescu ones and more." Isn't that just amazing? That's the kind of thing I love to hear, that somehow, some way, my my ramblings somehow have some meaning to some people, and it's great that he was able to catch up with some friends he'd not seen for over 60 years. It's a heartwarming tale, and to be honest with you, I was made up when I read that. Some more of that, please, guys. It just makes the whole thing worthwhile, don't you think? To get a message like that, it proves that I'm actually doing something good. Okay, the next thing's to do with the 5,000 subscriber special. You remember a couple of weeks ago I did a call to arms, effectively asking for people from villages around the Kirton Lindsey area in North Lincolnshire and the very north of West Lindsey. Only one person responded to that, and they said they didn't want to be in the video. So currently I don't have anybody who wants to be in that 5,000 subscriber special. So the villages, just to remind you, I'm looking for places like Graham, Blyborough, Scotton, Scotter, Moorthorpe, Manton, Redbourne, Hibblestow, anywhere around Kirton basically, to be in the 5,000 subscriber special. Originally, I was planning on doing this on the week commencing May the 9th, which I still am, but I can narrow it down even further for you now. It's now going to be on the 11th, which is this coming Wednesday. On that day, I'll be filming the Kirton Lindsey episode, but also I'm hoping to catch some of you guys, if you're interested in being in this 5,000 subscriber special, to be in this video, so that I can film your little bits as well. Please do let me know if you are interested in being in this video, because currently at the moment I don't have anybody. Like I said, I've only got one person who actually responded to the last request, and they don't want to be on video. So at the minute I have none. It won't make a massive difference, to be honest, because the special will still go ahead as planned. It just won't involve anybody from these villages if you don't want to be in it. So yeah, let me know if that interests you. May the 11th is the date to keep in mind. That's when I'll be in Kirton Lindsey. So yeah, that's when that's happening, and that's when the 5,000 subscriber special is happening too. And that leads me to the coming week. Now, obviously on May the 11th, on Wednesday, I'll be filming Kirton Lindsey. And as well as that, the second day's filming this week will actually be a Saturday, not a Friday, and Nikki will be with me, and I'll be going up to the very north of West Lindsey. I'll be catching Grassby, I'll be catching Bigby, Summerby, Searby, Ownby, Great Limber, and potentially Brocklesby. But that might end up being Kirmington, which is over the border and into North Lincolnshire. I haven't decided yet which one of those is going to be better to make that little run of 6 with Nikki with me. So yeah, that's my plans for filming this week. Now, as far as videos coming out on the channel this week goes, it's Burnley week. You'll get your Leeds video as normal today, and then for the rest of the week, Monday all the way through to next Monday, it's Burnley, all 8 parishes of the borough of Burnley. It's an interesting series, and I hope you enjoy it. It's an area I knew nothing about, and I imagine a lot of you guys don't know much about it either, unless of course you live in Burnley. I've got a couple of people who have jumped on board as a result of the Eltham video in Hyndburn earlier this week, which was well received. So yeah, you never know. I think it's going to be a good series, so hopefully you enjoy it just as much as I enjoyed filming it and making it. And as normal, you're going to get your montage, so this is what's coming up this week on the channel. I've been Andy, also known as the Village Idiot, and I'm out.